Do the intro. Okay, here we are. Playing some more Thronebreaker. I believe I'm pretty close to the end of the chapter. So let's jump right in and see what's going on. I think I'm getting, the reason I think I'm almost finished is, or at least finished with this chapter, is like that whole communication with Ardal Daihi.
Aye.
Let's get that. Yep, I've seen that before. Okay. Continue. Fighting Frost. Every turn on turn start, damage the lowest unit. That's the beginning of this by a little bit, but okay. Let's go to map. Some BS before I go this way. This town has been burned down.
As Meve passed the city of Harmelin, one of the peasants she'd saved from Nilfgaardian captivity requested an audience.
Be taking leave of you here, my lady. Folk from our parts lives in Harmelin. We'll manage. But, my lady, we thank you for taking pity on us, time and again.
What? Whoa.
We've nothing, my lady, or nears enough. Black-clad bastards took all's worth taking. Except in this amulet. Been in my family for ages, kept us from harm. May it do the same for you.
Meve wanted to say she did not believe in peasant superstitions, but when she took the ivory pendant in hand, she felt a curious warmth from it. The peasant bowed, then joined the others as they trod off towards Harmelin.
This is no ordinary peasant. Mysterious ability lies within. Alright, I'm willing to try it out. See what it does. Still think, elf soup. Can't believe that's a possibility.
We're safe behind these walls. At least for now, we are.
Ooh. Your Majesty, the town is indeed deserted, but prisoners remain shackled in the dungeon beneath the courthouse. The Adarians must have forgotten them during the retreat. What should be done with them? We could use them to bolster our forces, though I have an inkling they may not prove the most disciplined of recruits. Do I need? I don't need recruits. Is this like the end? This looks like the end. All areas revealed. Where is this? Some place with down here.
Blackclads brought them monsters here and showed
This? What does the Grey Rider say? 7 of 9 golden chests? Alright, I'm Googling. Feels bad, but Googling. Four, 5, 7. This signpost. No way. I hear the whispers over here. What? You eventually lose access to it? Also, the fact that there's no fast travel thing over here is quite annoying. Oh, there's a clearing over here. My God. Wow, super hidden. Woo!
Huntsman's away from Hearth and Home. Watch out for the acromantula. Mighty fine pumpkin harvest this year. Huntsman's away from Hearth and Home.
Okay. You're saying there's a chest at 7? Oh, but I have to get it from the dude in the north? Wow, that was hidden. Also, there should still be a freaking fast travel point here. Oh man. Did I not go north? Isn't the bridge out or something?
Could have run for help, I know. But I was afeard. Afeard the Blackclads would catch wind of me, hear me. What now? Whatever will I do? Alone. Left all alone. Milady, buried our valuables for the Blackclads came.
Oh.
In the wood, near a big boulder. Got a bit of charcoal? I can sketch the way for you.
Wow. Convoluted. Who talks to the peasants? Wait. Now what you have to say, Black Rider? Yeah! All 9 of them. Done it.
You've twice shown us mercy, Millie. Militile bless you twice over just the same. This pendant, Your Majesty. Wear it round your neck, always. It'll keep evil from you. We're safe behind these walls. At least for now, we are.
Okay.
The Lyrians stood within 5 miles of Aldersburg when the road, which until now they had travelled alone, suddenly filled with all manner of folk. Peasants, merchants, and wounded fighters in tattered uniforms. They trod solemnly in the opposite direction, their worldly possessions on their backs.
Oldersburg's fallen, milady.
Sighed one of the refugees with a forlorn shrug.
Outer walls breached. King still defends the old town, but black-clad goats are winning.
Black-clad
You
goats.
best turn back before it's too late.
We've nowhere to turn to, good man.
The Queen said, then spurred on her horse.
Follow me.
Where are we
The
going?
Queen galloped so fast the wind
Where
squeezed
you
tears
going?
from her eyes, the Lyrian cavalry close at her heels. Hoofbeats thundered down the high road, and the crowd of refugees parted, making a path for the charging riders.
Faster! Faster!
Soon they set eye on Aldersburg. A red glow filled the horizon. The wind carried screams and the clanking of steel. The once proud city was quickly turning to dust in the Nilfgaardian sun. The Nilfgaardian force moved to block the Lyrians' way. Without slowing, Meve cut down the infantryman who tried to drag her from her saddle with a hook. Her head in a winged helmet fell to the ground, leaving a bloody track.
Lyrians! Attack!
Meve shouted.
Here we
Take
go.
no prisoners!
We're fighting now. Standard battle. Aldersburg outskirts. The invading forces ignored the Lyrians at first. After all, the Nilfgaardians were better equipped, better trained, and most importantly, held a considerable numerical advantage. However, their supremacy quickly began to vanish. Black-clad soldiers fell one after the other to the blows of Maeve's infantry. The Nilfgaardian commander watched in disbelief, trumpeted for reinforcements. We fighting!
Bloody hell! You shan't stop me. Not now!
Again and again and again.
Ah!
Oh no!
Her Majesty is exceptional.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
What do you do? Send a copy.
Wise choice.
Left, right, left, right.
Ah, it's hedging. Got some frames there.
Our ballista, your command.
This could hurt.
Armor won't say.
What do you do? Damage an enemy by the number of allied units. Yeah, I figured as much. Let's get you off the board, and then we enter. Ooh, Ike.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Order!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
As ordered.
What do you want of me?
Left, right, left, right.
My deck looking like. I got an herbalist.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
I can't wait. I need more herbalists.
Alba!
Is there any reason to hold?
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Your life is mine now.
I feel like I have to hold because I don't have enough cards. Alright, I think I need to drop at least one drummer. Cool. What just happened? Did I kill Gascon? What? Monster!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
There was a bear the whole time.
Go on, Enkazer!
You just hit my bear! You monster!
Hey? Discipline. That's what you folk lack. Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Prepare to fight if you've any honor.
Alright, good luck getting up to 150 with one card.
Anywhere.
Hey, got pretty close.
Your Grace, all that was but their rear guard.
Whatever. That was but their rear guard.
The Lyrians managed to scatter the Nilfgaardian battalion, one of many besieging Aldersburg. Their scouts brought before the Queen a prisoner freed from the invaders. Neve inquired about the situation in the city.
Turned the right slaughterhouse it has. The Imperials, they... King had the city cleared, my lady, but didn't budge himself. Holding out with his guard in Old Town, walls still standing there. Said he'd fight to the end, come what may.
Neve weighed her options. The situation looked dire. Demavend, to whom she had come for help, needed help himself. Nilfgaard enjoyed an overwhelming advantage. The small Lyrian detachment stood no chance of breaking the siege. But to retreat, surrender, that was not something Neve did.
The Nilfgaardians do not expect a relief force. Rayla, you know Aldersburg. Can you lead us by side streets to the Old Town, that we may avoid the largest part of the Nilfgaardian army?
The USPS just delivered a package on Sunday? Weird.
The warrior nodded, and without waiting for any further orders, strode out in front of the party. Reynard followed her with his gaze, clearly troubled.
And what then, Your Majesty? We burst into the lion's den and...
And we pray the lion chokes.
Sit back.
Follow me!
Pray the lion chokes.
The walls crushed and breached. The lower town in flames. Hundreds, thousands wounded. Thousands more fled. King Demavend will fight to the end. He'll save the city or die with it. Turn back. Turn back while you've the strength to run, while you have your life. Aldersburg falls. Aldersburg is lost.
Wow, that was...
The walls crushed and breached.
Quite the turnaround. Alright, do we have an understanding of what this does now? Nope. Okay. Well, last time it killed what's his name? I mean, this thing does like 20 damage, but this thing turns something into a 22, so kind of even. Interesting. Oh, well, I was gonna cut a... They appear on the battlefield. I need to upgrade these fools. Also, I was gonna cut a drummer. 5 drummers seemed a bit much. I'll keep the 5th. If anything, I need to add more of other things. Can I recruit more of these guys? So I do not have enough to recruit these guys yet. Also, they don't do what I thought they did. At least these guys have a deploy ability. I'll recruit another herbalist. do need to upgrade. No, not training ground. Yeah, I need to go down one of these paths that'll take me to. Whoa, that would cost 5,000.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Abort, Lyrian Quan. Atfen Esnar.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. That was a great reference. You approach an important moment in your journey if you choose. Let me double check that I got everything. I think I did. This is too much. I just want an image. This is what I'm looking for. There's supposed to be 14 quests. Oh, this is a different spot. I don't have to be a completionist. Just move on.
Gods have mercy. And demons take it all.
Oh, I have to.
Taking advantage of the confusion, Meve maneuvered her troops to the very walls of the Old Town. Spying Lyrian banners, the defenders suspected a trap. But when they noticed Black Railer among them, they immediately lowered the drawbridge.
Hey!
The Old Town was a maze of brothels and shady taverns. In normal times, students and other pleasure seekers prowled its dark alleys. Now, tired soldiers slumped in every corner, though the Lyrians' arrival clearly buoyed their spirits. The Fraternal Realms warriors clasped each other's hands and swapped tales. Even Eden's king, Demoven, made no secret of his pleasure at seeing these unexpected arrivals.
Me!
Hey!
Of all the besieged cities in all the world, you walk into mine. Come to the rescue, have you?
To be quite frank, I've come to be rescued.
Oh, yes. I've heard much of the events in Lyria. Disgraceful. Such betrayal. However, as you might have noticed, things are none too rosy here either.
Yeah, you're under attack.
That is hard to miss.
I thought we'd trade blows with the Blackclads. That it would be an even match.
Yeah, it never
2
is.
weeks. That sufficed to annihilate the army I'd spent my whole lifetime building.
Your Majesty, I cannot say what fate will bring, if we shall reach this war's end alive. But I wish to say now that I admire you.
Oh?
You evacuated the city, yet refused to evacuate yourself. You fight to the bitter end, like a hero.
But of course, a king must lead by example after all. Especially in war.
Reynard. That rumbling, you hear it? Studded boots on cobblestones. The Nilfgaardians. Prepare the men for battle.
Yes, Your Grace.
So, now that we're alone, what's really going on?
What? Did you not hear? I'm defending my capital, like a hero.
Demavend, please, don't feed me that drivel. We've known each other far too long. Why did you stay?
Meve. As meddling as you are beautiful. See that building? That one there.
The... brothel? The Crimson Bodice?
Precisely. So, promise not to laugh. I'm a patron. A loyal one, in fact. One of the girls there, Demeretta. She's marvelous. Makes me feel young again.
A young fool, you mean? Demavend, there's a war on, and...
Allow me to finish. Demeretta became, well, with child. Exactly 9 months ago. Understand now?
She's entered confinement. Having contractions.
Since yesterday. You see, I cannot leave her like this. Can't have her moved. I must stay put until she gives birth.
And then what? Pray tell. Invite all of Nilfgaard to the christening?
No, my dear. There is a hidden tunnel deep beneath the city, leading far beyond its walls. Once the midwives cut the cord, we flee.
For a bastard, you risk an entire army. This is folly.
I understand.
Yeah, you don't
For
want
one's
the child
child, one would do anything.
Odd, isn't it? Amusing, even. Midst of a war, my kingdom burning all around. And I'm happy.
In that case, I can
Yeah,
only
when'd
hope
you get
your
delivered?
offspring, unlike mine, will continue to.
Your Majesties, the Nilfgaardians are attacking.
Your Majesties.
Me. We must hold out. A few hours, that's all.
I'll do what I can.
We fight now! The defense of the old town. Midwives advise that women in the throes of childbirth are surrounded with a sense of calm and security. Demeretta was afforded no such luxury. As she opened her eyes between contractions, she witnessed the flaming missiles of Nilfgaardian war machines streak across the sky, and lifeless soldiers slide from the fort's walls. Faster, she whispered to her forthcoming infant son. Faster, my angel. Optional, eliminate enough Banska Brigade to give Demavend time to escape. Special rules, extra cards, story battle, blah blah blah. Definitely need to light things on fire. Don't need the field medics for now. Under 4 turns, on turn start, destroy Castle Gate. Woo! Permanent resilience counter 15. Reduced counter by 1 for each Nausicaa brigade destroyed. When the counter reaches 0, Meave wins the battle. Meave loses the battle. So I'm not going to be able to, like... I'm not going to be able to do tricky shenanigans. Can this thing be moved? Put the sling guy away. I really need Rayla. I don't think I does something here. There's really Gascon.
Defend the king! We must stop them!
I warned you.
This could hurt.
I wonder if I can... Can I kill the catapult? Damage an enemy by 4 and its adjacent unit by 2. If I put down... Let's put a drummer down.
Again and again and again.
I want their heads! Anvalnen order!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Boost an allied war machine.
Meve! They're getting close! Devils take all, help me!
Left, right, left, right.
Meve! We must hold on a bit longer!
Dude, we are holding on. What's wrong with you?
One vote.
Oh, I should have shot the other one. That was dumb, but who cares?
Give me a target.
Yeah, I could have killed them both.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Again and again and again. An army's a waste of time for one like me.
What'd you just eat? Did you just eat my trinket? You dog.
Marble is to your command.
Watch your heads!
Her Majesty is exceptional.
There was 2 rounds?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Oh my god, I didn't even know there was a second round. Can I replace him with a bear? Is that a possibility? Oh my god.
It worked!
I'm gonna restart this
Now
one.
retreat to the tunnel!
This one's about doing damage. Yes, Raylo will win the game for me. Okay, cool. So now it just becomes about putting as much stuff into Raylo as possible.
Defend the king! We must stop them!
This could hurt.
I warned you. Hey?
It's a mobile.
I want their hedge! Anvallen in order!
It's about to take out the gate. Kill a couple threes.
getting close! Devils take all, help me!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
You trying to fight my dog?
Meve! We must hold on a bit longer.
Left, right, left, right.
Give me a time. Okay. Now, field medic, drummer, and drummer. Let's finish. That's fine. Rayla's gonna hold
I'll
this
fight
one
to
up.
my last breath.
Getting to work.
Alright, what do we want? We want a bomber.
Watch your heads!
Ike is just gonna murder something. Oh, and Gascon's freaking huge because reasons. Mostly we wanna use the sling.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
How many loyalty abilities? I do. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Fine.
Alba!
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Tell me you jest.
Niels gone!
No! A chase! Ha ha ha! It worked! Now retreat to the tunnel!
Oh, we did win. Oh, because he fought and died.
With their forces combined, the rulers managed to hold the
Hey,
old town
we
long
did
enough
it.
for Demereta to bear the king's offspring, a healthy, hardy boy. When the midwife slapped the infant, his scream carried above the roar of battle. Soon afterwards, the defenders abandoned the walls and left the city through a secret tunnel. The Nilfgaardians, furious that not one but 2 northern sovereigns were among the escapees, razed Aldersburg to the ground.
Whoa.
Thank you.
We made it.
If not for you, the devils would have devoured us.
Or in the woods.
I should say it was nothing. But the truth is, I need your aid.
Aid?
Yep.
But you see, my army is no more. I must pull back, regroup.
You're more than your army.
Pull back? Where to? The golden sun flies over your entire realm.
To Redania, to take
Ooh,
shelter
Redania.
at the court there.
And then? Will you sit and watch the fool juggle apples as Nilfgaard parcels all Edirn out to its settlers?
Meve, one must know when to fold and when to double down. Nilfgaard has stretched the front. Winter will soon be here. Let
two
the
different
costs
games?
claw away at them.
2 different card
A year,
games?
2, then we strike. And we shall prove the Empire is a colossus with feet of clay.
Winter is coming.
You're a coward, Demavend. A common coward.
Perhaps so. But mind, courage alone wins no wars. Soldiers do. The Nilfgaard simply has many more.
I can't live like that.
So what shall you do instead?
Fight on. Until I win. Or the black-clad curs tear me apart.
Gods, such pity I have for your husband. The poor man must have had a rough go of it.
He seemed content with his life while it lasted. Yet I'm serious, Demavend, in my request. You truly won't aid me. Provide nothing at all.
Oh, I got a royal decree.
I will tell my men whoever so wishes can join your party and
Hey!
fight on. But please,
I want you for
curb
the
your
Lyrian
excitement.
army.
They are tired. Few will choose the path of greater resistance.
Achievement unlocked.
But. Are you familiar with the saying, when at wit's end, a dwarf's your friend?
Yes,
What?
it and many others. Yet as much as I appreciate folk wisdom, I prefer facts to philosophy at the moment. Preferably facts relevant to my situation.
Situation.
How about this? Mahakam is but a week's ride from here.
Ooh, Mahakam.
And there you'll find thousands of dwarves armed to the teeth. Enough to turn the tides of this war, I venture.
Yes, they could. If not for another fact. That the dwarves have always been famously indifferent to strife between humans. They'll never come to my aid. Bah, I doubt they'll even let me into their land.
Unless you show them this. The leaden ring. A token of amity given to me by their elder-in-chief. That's not to say they'll welcome you with open arms. But they will hear you out. And that is something.
Dwarven infantry I'd make good use of. I shall do as you say.
All right.
Or at least try.
Let's go recruit some dwarves.
Good. And to ease your journey somewhat, I'll give you as your guide the best man, or rather woman, for the task. Rayla!
Yes, Your Grace?
Hey!
You've been to Mahakam with me many times. You know their paths. Take Queen Meve and her party there.
If it be your wish, my king, I shall obey.
I'll send messengers ahead that the dwarfs may expect your arrival.
Please,
Until
Meve,
then, good
Rayla,
luck,
don't
Meve.
scowl so much.
And may we one day waltz upon the grave of our foe.
7 rings given,
Emperor
or 9 rings given to the, given to men.
May it be
7
so.
to the dwarves.
Just as long as I get to lead.
Ah, of course. Farewell, Queen.
Meve left Aldersburg in ill
All right,
spirits.
we won.
Rather
We beat
than provide the
Aldersburg.
help she had hoped for, Demavend had merely sent her on to Mahakam. Her way west was lit first by the glow of a burning city, then by the smouldering
how many witches
remains
are
of
there?
charred villages by the roadside.
Only one
It was
given to
clear
the
the
Witcher.
war against Nilfgaard had taken a bitter turn. Each stranger was now treated as an enemy, and the customarily hospitable Edirnians slammed their doors at anyone's approach. The party's morale was somber as well, and did not even improve with the first sight of mountains looming in the distance. Wandering among the ashes, Meve entered the dwarves' domain.
Isbel.
Along perilously steep paths,
we're in
Black
the snow
Rayla
now.
led the Queen and company towards Mahaka, the dwarven homeland.
Like the
There,
Darren
among
story.
snow-capped peaks, someone awaited.
Rayla, you brought strangers.
Gabor, I present to you Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Ah, a queen. Crivens. Well then.
A large shadow swept across the sky.
Ooh.
The dwarf swallowed the rest of his greeting as all raised their gazes to see a dragon soar swiftly toward Mount Carbon.
That dragon doesn't look gold.
Keltalus. Dinna be afeard, he isn't a threat to us.
The dwarf
Isn't
had
he?
broken the silence gently, he himself quite familiar with this altogether unusual sight.
And now, sit yourselves down afore the pottage grows cold.
Aye, up, but... Flew. Drake?
Stone shriveling marvel, innit? Makes you almost sad the lizards are dying out.
Should you not worry more about the fate of your brethren? That creature will soon have all Mahakam aflame.
Ha! Keltalus? No! He's lived here centuries. Harmless for the most part. Now, your grace. A taste?
No, none. Though your offer of repast I value, good sir.
Oh,
Food's
oh
not
no
good
need
enough.
of that. Gabor, please. Enchanted to make your acquaintance.
Gabor here's a true local notable, from one of Mahakam's leading clans.
Coming around
the
in the
Ziggurats.
hills.
But then he wouldn't be our guide if he wasn't. A guide for all important guests.
A pleasure. And as I said, I thank you for your hospitality, but I've no time to feast now. I must speak to your ruler at once.
Don't mean no offence, but Elder-in-Chief Bruverhoogs a
Bruver
recluse of
Hoogs.
sorts, as humans go. Didn't even meet the ones that wear crowns. But I suppose I could.
Didn't he?
Meaning, if you drafted a letter...
Her Majesty's got Demoven's signet,
Hey.
given willingly.
Ah. Well, that's a sheep of a different sort. We didn't let many human folk into Mahakam. and for
Didn't
good
he?
reason. So those who we let
Into
come through
many
the second
Mahakam.
gate get blindfolded. Just after they've surrendered their arms at the first. But you've the leaden ring. Given one of your kind to confirm trust and amity.
Hey.
So, we're certain we can treat you as one of our own. Elder-in-Chief's in the pass visiting. Looking to his flock. Come on. No reason you two shouldn't jabber right quick.
Though the Lyrian infantry rose half an ell taller than the dwarf, he moved with remarkable ease through the waist-high snow, while those behind him slipped and
But you're all
stumbled on
5C.
the ice-slick rocks.
Different
Meve and
mountain.
Rayla trailed the party, so they might speak in private.
Gabor Zigrin. Ah.
Rayla, your aid proved an unexpected bounty.
I received orders. I fulfilled them to their end.
Oof.
My, I see. And what will you do now?
Our paths diverge, not more. I return home now, where new orders surely await.
Demovent has fled to the Redanian court, where he shall cower and not show his mug until spring has sprung. You know this. Would you not prefer to remain in my ranks? Fight the Black Ones bound at the hip?
Ooh, I need her.
No, Your Grace.
You have no love for me, do you?
We are not of the same stock, Your Grace, so it's hardly my place to...
Stock and place be ploughed. We must speak from our hearts. Two women, no enmity. Tell me why. I did something you could not abide.
It was what you did not do, rather. In Edern, you were far too lenient on those elves. As you are ever, prepared to forgive, extend clemency.
No! I
What would
need
you have me
Rayla.
do? Let you cleanse, rid the wood of all non-humans?
Wickedness demands wickedness. Blood calls for blood.
Very well, Rayla. Then go and drink of it if you must.
Lips pursed,
No.
eyes locked, Meave and Rayla took each other's measure a last time. The warrior
I
then
figured this was
bowed
coming.
in a manner some might think excessively courtly, turned on her heel, and rode off down a slope. Meave gazed after her until she disappeared behind a snowbank, then gave her mount a solid dose of her heels, and rode on, irked as a hare in a briar patch.
Your Grace,
I liked
I have a
Rayla.
message for your eyes only.
Tell me. Ah. Reports. Situation in Mahakam. Stable, unchanged for centuries. No evidence of internal opposition, open or covert. Power in Mahakam held by Elder-in-Chief Bruver Hoog. Ruler, that's such a weird name. Ruling on behalf of clans. Warning, Hoog, extremely difficult negotiation partner. Tiresome to get him to sit down to talks. Deathly wearying to convince him to make even minor compromises. Only values good of Mahakam and its inhabitants. Appeals to anything else lead nowhere. During present war, Mahakam maintains strict neutrality. Trades with both Nilfgaard and the Northern Realms. Ooh. Letter from Captain Tobias, the second one. What is this symbol? Your Majesty, as promised, I am reporting to you on the situation in Lyria and Rivia. Your son is king. Your son is king in name only. True power is held by Count Caldwell and General Abdai. And what I hear, both lust for soul control. Thus, conflict between them is inevitable. Soon, Nilfgaard will start expelling peasants from the best lands of Lyria and Rivia and importing their own settlers to replace them. Willem tries to delay the process, but General Abdai will not relent. Our prayers for your success, my lady, Captain Tobias. Ooh. Probably a bunch of stuff I can craft now. Oh, I can craft everything. Decreases gold cost. Each unit gains 1 armor at the start of battle. Palisades? That's cool. Finally a big expenditure for my... Strays of Spala. Damage unit by 5. On a row with fire, damage all units by 5. Ooh. Syrian Cavalry. Play the top unit from your deck. If it was a blitz unit, repeat this ability. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Okay. None of these guys do anything, really. Enables you to trade gold for wood or recruits, as well as wood for gold. Or upgrades. Okay, decrease of the palisade, that's right. Take less to take up 25% less of the recruitment cap. In the workshop, the Wagenberg. The heck is a mantlet? Mark an ally when it is destroyed. Move it to hand instead of graveyard. Then destroy self. Mages. Rushing traps. I thought, or no, pitfall traps were the ones I was thinking of. Horse Thief. Mark a unit after 3 turns. On turn start, switch its power with this unit's power. I think we're doing... upgrading the command tent. The war wagon. Anything special? Oh, you just wanted me to see that Rayla's gone. Rayla's gone. Oh yeah. Spawn and play Gabber left hook or Gabber bottomless pocket. Deploy, damage a unit by 10. If it was destroyed, deal any remaining damage to another unit. Deploy, play trinkets from your... Play one trinket from your deck. I gotta put Zegrin in. He takes up 13 of the points? Jeez. Oh, and the decree, that's right. Draw and play 2 blitz units from your deck. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Select the bear. Alright, I don't know what the talisman does, so I'm gonna make it go away. The bear is still good. Can I... Man, I want to upgrade these guys. These guys are only worth 3 a pop. Too low. Okay, wait. Can I recruit these guys? I can't recruit strays and I can't recruit bombers. Okay. Alright. Oh, everybody's got something. Alright, let's start talking to people. Up, Isbel?
Isbel? Apologies. Thoughts consume me sometimes. Is there something you need?
Since we left Edirne, you've seemed unsettled. Is all in order?
I've seen many wars in my time. All ugly, all repulsive. But what the Imperials did at Aldersburg was... it was unforgivable.
Nilfgaard. That's what it does, Isbel. They seek here to repeat the rape of Sintra. The slaughter there.
Yes, I saw that. I was there. And at Sodden.
Ooh, Sodden Hill.
Then you know of what they're capable.
After Sodden, I took an oath never to take part in another war. Such suffering, such hatred, senseless, all those deaths.
Yep.
Senseless deaths. Our troops sacrificed their lives in defense of their homeland, loved ones.
I believe, I must believe there's a better way. Forgive me, Mom. I must gather my thoughts. Never mind about me, though. I shall perform my duties to my utmost, as ever, as always.
You speak with my soldiers a good deal. Said so yourself. I'd like to know what about.
Your
Corporal
therapist?
Larkin, Mom. Do you know him? Captain Oisin, perhaps? Or Lieutenant Tegan?
Of course I know them. Among my best. They've served me loyally for years.
You know them. But did you know that in fleeing Lyria, the corporal left behind a newborn daughter? His wife was in confinement when you gave the order to march. The corporal could not go to see them. And true, the captain has no wife, no child. But he's not seen his brother in 5 years. Never once been granted leave. Your General Odo's orders always taking precedence.
Whoa.
Allow me to guess. You shall now tell me Tegan abandoned his sick mother to follow me.
No, ma'am. Count Caldwell's men murdered the lieutenant's kin. Retaliation for his joining your rebellion. He learned of this just recently.
Whoa.
Enough. You've made your point. Yet even were I to order them to return, they wouldn't listen. They know they've got nothing to go home to while Nilfgaard occupies our land.
Oof.
Duty calls. I must go.
Wow.
Of course. Should you need me, I'll be here.
Back to the new guy.
Your Grace, I need to speak with your quartermaster. Excuse my Elvish, but I can't drink that goat's piss he serves in the mess.
Reynard's doing, no doubt. He doesn't like the men to drink too much.
Right, Elvish.
To be blunt, man,
Sounded like, excuse
what
me,
Reynard
French.
himself needs is to get good and bloated for once in his stiff life. So, I have a proposal for you. A shipment of the best dwarven mead and lager. I can arrange for you to arrive. Trust me, the men's morale's nae like to be a problem when they pour a bit of fire in their guts.
Good point. Very well.
Oh, you've my thanks, dear Queen. A few more days of that and I'd have been lapping up puddle water.
I trust you'll arrange the details.
Of course, no worries. You dinna ken how happy a dwarf you've made me.
You dinna ken.
Ah, right. And the men too, of course.
You're a Zigrin, are you not? I know the name. One of your clan slew the dragon Ockvist.
Ooh.
Aye. You're thinking of Yarpen.
Yarpen
Cousin of my
Zigrin,
cousin.
that's right.
Left Mahakam when I was but a wee snot. Decent enough dwarf, but never could conform to our basic tenets and laws. Though, admittedly, we're so damn many it's hard to keep them from leaking out your ears.
Is it that bad?
I'll put it this way. Among human folk, you can't steal, brawl, murder. All the basics. In Mahakam, we've got laws about how to braid our beards. But I'm no one to complain. The Zilgrins are well-to-do, one of the richer clans. Got more than enough goods to suit our needs. Though, we've got some bads as well.
What do you mean?
Bah! Nae worth your time. I didn't mean to bother you. Sides, best to jabber of such things over a cold pint. Or keg?
Meh.
Your elder. I'd like to know more. Do tell me about him, please.
One tough horseman, Brewer. Stubborn as an old goat.
Brewer.
As you'll soon see for yourself. All in all, though, he's nae as scary as some say. Been keeping the clans in check for some 2 centuries now. Which is nae a small feat, I might add, no.
Which is nae a small feat.
No conflicts between them all this time. Are you certain?
I can't tell if you're jesting. At each other's throats each day they are. Breckenrigs despise the Chives. Dalbergs and scratch out the Hoog's eyes given half the chance. As for us,
God, Chives.
we hate them arse-licking foxes. But Brewer's got his ways, keeps each yen in line. If not for him, Mahakam would have fallen to bits ages past.
Why?
Round 150 years ago, when the elves were fighting that hopeless war against your folk, the Elder-in-Chief ordered the pass to Mahakam sealed tight. If it weren't for that, we'd have ended up like the pointy ears. As it was, we waited for the shite storm to abate. Didn't open the pass and stretch your legs again till it were safe.
Yes, I remember. The manufacturers in Rivia have yet to recover.
Rivia?
With all due respect, Your Grace, your workshops forge utter crap. It's nae our fault that human folk prefer dwarven goods. Basic market principles, that's all it is.
I feel enlightened, Gabor. Thank you. We shall return to this conversation later.
No skin off my back. We seen each other, Your Grace.
Yes, my lady?
You choose not to follow your king, Xavier. Why?
To fight in the field. with you. This was my wish, my lady.
But what of your home? Rosberg must be rebuilt.
Is there the
Engineers are
flies
needed.
buzzing around him or the lantern?
I've no kin in Rosberg. No soul left for me there. All I've left is revenge.
I understand.
Revenge.
Other matters await my attention. We shall speak later.
As you wish, my lady.
Hey ho, how's my favourite queen in the north?
You and Reynard, do you get along?
Like a cat and a hound. Get it? 'Cause they call me.
Yes, yes, your jests are easily understood. Far more difficult to enjoy.
That's probably true, in your royal high and mightiness's case.
Will you answer my question?
We get along because we must. Though it'd be far easier if he pulled the lance from his arse.
Haven't heard a truer word in a long while.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing. It's time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
Alright.
Yes, Your Grace?
How go things, Reynard? You and Gascon get along now, I hope.
Well, you might say we've established a certain rapport, Your Grace.
Tell me more, friend.
I don't pry into his affairs, nor he into mine.
I'd prefer it if my commanders worked together more closely.
Your Grace, the man's a brigand.
Oh, Reynard. He was a brigand.
I must disagree, I fear. Yes, he stopped thieving for now, but only because it's convenient, so to speak. Gascon isn't a changed man. He still hasn't an ounce of honor, dignity.
Yet he has a unit of armed men, without which we'd be much worse off. Might not even have survived.
Agreed. The Strays are excellent fighters. I'd be the first to admit it. I only fear they might turn on us. Leap at our throats when we least expect it.
It's time I attended to other matters.
You're not giving him a chance to change. I think a new deck, like, gonna be in order. Nothing back here? With Brover Hug.
A hearty Mahakam welcome to you. What an honor! Even the Arbalists salute us with cocked quarrels. Oh, that well. An ounce of prevention saves a slag heap of trouble.
Ooh, we're in the Heartland.
None too shabby as views go, eh? Were it not for the howling wind, I'd make a sketch.
We're in a new area. Ooh, do I get to fight a dragon? The wood's gonna be hard to come by in here. What is that? Uh-oh. What the heck? What's a troll?
Meve rode slowly, her surroundings interesting to her, her ears keen to take in the cacophony of sounds. The sharp
It says
whistle of
Meve
wind
Road, but I
rushing
walk
past
around the map. I
towering
really wish
peaks,
I'd
the
ride a
squeak of
horse.
wagon wheels rolling over frozen snow, and the roar of beasts.
What the? I dare not venture a guess.
Gabor scratched his chin.
An ice troll. Or one of them Barbie Gazer majabbers.
These beasts, are they tame?
Bajabbers?
As the dragon?
Not in your life. Fierce horsens, every last one of them. Spring cleaning year past, 1 year bit my arm clear off.
The Queen's brow rose in a silent inquiry.
All right. You don't quite ken the context. Each spring, with the melting of the snows, a good bit of that filth comes out the ground. That's when Brother Hoog summons all dwarves for spring cleaning. We cut down as much of the filth as we can, and that means relative calm the rest of the year.
Out of the corner of her eye, Neve noted a dark shape darting between rock formations. Calmly, she drew her sword and brandished it a time or two to warm up her stiff arms.
Seems it is our lot to assist you with this cleaning. Lyrians, arms at the ready. Prepare to fight.
So we fight now. Spring cleaning. For a great many years, Mahakam was closed off to the outside world, where the Elven Kings began their last desperate push to drive men from the lowlands. The dwarves slammed shut the passage of the mountain realms to their mountainous realms. For centuries they waited. Only when the slaughter of the valleys below subsided did they once again open their gates. The dwarves refer to this as the Great Airing Out. Do not let Broover die. Eliminate the Shadmar hint in one fell swoop. Shalmar. What is a Shalmar? Every 3 turns, on turn start, randomly damage an enemy by a portion of Shalmar's current armor and move to the other row. If on the melee row, damage the highest enemy by this unit's current armor. In the range row, damage the lowest enemy by this unit's current armor, then set armor to 8. I'll have loyalty abilities. Never need Nyx. Ooh, I could take Eeg. You do 1-2 Manhattan protectors and move an enemy from them enemy to the ranged. On deploy.
Stop standing around like corns on a toe! Get to work!
Left, right, left, right.
I smell a leak.
I'm a horse.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Watch out! It's rolling our way!
Sure is.
Left, right, left, right.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Spoiler alert, that's not Reynard.
Again and again and again.
One boat.
Aye.
All right. You got some splaining to do.
Hoover Hoog.
As the wails of speared Shaelmars died down, the
Shaelmars?
crowd of Mahakaman infantry parted. A dwarf stepped forth, grey as a snow fox, wrinkled as a prune. He walked with difficulty, supporting himself on a battle axe, its two heads dripping blood.
This would be our elder-in-chief, Brúvar Hug. And who might your guests be, Gabor? Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, and her associates in court.
My regards, Elder. I come...
You come
Isn't
for
there a
something.
weird politics thing
Coin's my
about
first
dwarves
wager. Fighting bodies my second.
in the
Well,
Witcher
what is it you
universe?
want? I'm on in the years, aye, but I'm not gone dotty. Tja, you menfolk. You got to fall on hard times to remember us dwarves.
I've come with a design in mind, I cannot deny. But hear me out and you shall see.
She's armed! Gabor! Why the devil did you let her in here like that? And without a sack or her heat! She has the leaden ring, Elder.
A gift from a king.
From Demavend, lassie, I ken that already. Trust a man, give him something of value, and he'll go and give it away as easy as a street whore gives away nubs. It's a good thing he didn't pawn it. Sons of humans.
I've travelled far to see you. Hear me out, I beg you.
Let it be my loss. Go on, heave her away.
Nilfgaard has overrun my realms. It has overrun Aedirn. The Blackclads are at the foot of Mahakam. They will seek to overrun your land sooner or later as well. We must act. We must react together, while there is still time.
Time? What do you ken of time, lass? Got how many summers to you? 40, maybe? Had you grown up amongst dwarven folk, at your age you'd be learning to crochet dolls. No more than that. I've seen 400 summers come and go.
Ooh.
And I've been elder for 200. And you know what I've learned in that time? That meddling in your idiot scraps doesn't ever bring any good. Now, on a normal day, I'd have you all thrown clear out of this land I love. But you've the leaden ring, and that grants you the right of hospitality. And here, in Mahakam, laws and rights are sacred. You may stay in the pass long as you wish. Young Zigrin'll serve as your guide. And once you've tired of the mountains, well, you ken the way down into the valleys. I bid you farewell.
My Lord Elder, with all due respect, we came to your aid. We smote the beasts with you, yet...
And who the demons is this one?
Count Reynard Odo.
Ho, Odo, Lodo, Bodo! Now, you listen and listen well. We didn't ask
fun of
for aid,
Reynard's
and you know
name?
why? 'Cause I've my
Brúvar Hug.
dignity. Not
Fun of his
like
name?
some. Mates and wenches! Spring cleaning's done, beast culling's over. Mount Carbon beckons us home. Follow me!
Your Grace, be not dismayed. We will find a way.
Manage we shall, true. Though damned if I know how. We have none other to whom we can turn, no other land where we can flee.
Let us convene in council, Your Grace. Consider together what's to be done. We've yet Redania, Temeria...
Your Grace, might I draw you aside a wee moment? For a jabber?
Reynard,
Or
please
a
excuse
jabber.
me. Well, what is it you want?
I ken the Elder-in-Chief didn't make a good first impression.
And the second? Is it any better?
To be quite frank, no. I'll try elsewise. Not all's lost, trust me. Brúvar's a stubborn goat, no doubt about it. But a goat to be persuaded. And I happen to ken how.
The selfless impulse to help? I don't believe it exists. So before you describe how you aim to aid me, be kind enough to explain why you wish to do so. Unsolicited, mind you, and clearly against your elder's wishes.
A query of my own
yeah.
to answer yours. Do you ken when Bruverhoog last strode down the mountains into your lowlands?
I know not.
Do you
While
ken?
King Sambuc sat on the throne?
Point of fact, never. Hoog was born here and he'll die here, like most Mahakaman dwarves. Whereas I'm a frequent visitor in your human lands. Been an emissary to royal courts, trade guilds, mummers, troops, and I've eyes. I can see all the rubbish goes on between yous. Nilfgaard's insatiable. The Blackclads will not stop till they've put the whole continent neath their boot. From Ophir in the south to the Dragon Mountains in the north. Gods forbid they grip all the Nordlings' realms in their vice. 'Cause then we'll have their hordes all round, controlling all the trade routes, supply lines, diversions even. And then they'll control terms and prices. Ooh. We dwarves have never been on a lead, let alone a short one. So, in short, we'll all be better off with the Blackclads back across the Yaruga. And I've seen your grace. Seen you in battle. You've brawn and bite, and with the right support, you can drive them back. I ken that well.
Very well, I'm all
Tell me how
ears.
you're gonna help.
What must we do to spur Bruverhoog to aid us?
I might start with the thorn in our side that are beasts. A bigger thorn than most expect. See, in our never-ending search for gold, we dug deep. Too deep. And reached abysses where monsters are born, or however they come to be. Soon as it turns a bit warmer, they crawl out to feed. And there's more every year. What you saw there, the spring cleaning, that's just light yearly upkeep. It dinna go at the source of the blight. Every spring we cull enough so we can live and trade and mine normal-like. But there are corridors in the upper valleys midst the peaks, where more lie waiting to pounce. So many, there's settlements that have done been abandoned.
I still fail to see how this relates to myself and Bruver.
Your Majesty, slay the beasts down to their last, and you'll win the hearts of the clans.
Alright.
All of them.
I'm good at killing
With the clans
monsters.
behind you, why? The Elder will have no choice. He'll bend an ear, treat you serious.
Bend an ear.
You got two sites through which beasts swarm in great numbers. There's Davor's Abyss and an abandoned underground settlement called Burr's Rump. Destroy
Burr's Rump.
those, collapse the corridors, problem solved.
You colour the solution as simple and known. Why has Bruverhoog not gone at the matter?
Ha! You must learn one thing about us dwarves of Mahakam. Customs, traditions, why, we're obsessed. Goes thrice for Bruver. The Elder deliberates weeks on end. And that's in considering if we shouldn't wear suspenders, because they might be through outside, and should thus be forbidden. We've a set of laws, the Four Dwarves Codex. One of its tenets says, dare ye not close a corridor once oped. So, no self-respecting
not
dwarf
close a
can
corridor
nor
once
will do
oped.
it. But you're free out with. The laws dinna apply. You've a free hand in sealing the corridors from which the beasts come. Collapse them, flood them, I dinna ken, but solve the grief once and for all.
And this, 'twould suffice.
Twould.
I believe it would. But find you other ways to win the heart of a clan or Bruver itself. Do so. Can he bring no harm?
All this sounds rather toilsome, yet I do favour this to losing another moon seeking out a court where we would at first be welcomed, only later to hear another rebuke. You've my gratitude, Gabor. You've shown me a way.
Gabor and Synchron.
Very well. Let us think on these beasts. See what's to be done. I've come to the conclusion your Elder-in-Chief is not fond of guests.
Fond? That's near a quarter of it. He hates them, with seething passion. But you're damned lucky.
Why's that?
Let you in, didn't he? Mahakam was cordoned off completely from the outside world for many a long year. Clans finally forced Bruver to at least let in peddlers and emissaries. Though he dragged his feet as long as he could.
Quiet, wench. You'll scare the fish off. Crevens, Trout was already nipping at the bait, and you came along and frightened it off. Duval shice! Duval shice! Duval shice!
He wants me to Duval shice. Sailing path. Seems pretty straightforward to me. There's stuff up here. Oh, I thought those were like huts. They are raggy whatevers. Oh, I got another letter? Guest rulebook. Dear guest, to make your stay in Mahakam a merry one that doesn't end with you rolling down a cliff in a barrel, do us all a favor and stick to these rules written by me, Elder-in-Chief Bruver Hoog. 1. Dinna go sticking your nose in others' affairs. 2. You fondle it till you buy it. 3. Don't question our laws. 4. Get out of here as quick as you can. 5. Don't bother me. My queen. There are bodies of dwarves, miners beneath the ice sheet, likely swallowed by the river. It's too... my accent's all messed up now. It's too late for them now, but their equipment is recoverable. Though bear in mind that should any fall in, they'd freeze to death in blink of an eye. Ooh. I mean, obviously gotta go get the piece. We fight now! Shalamar's lair. Elder Hoog once instructed his secretary Gromek to prepare a list of all the caves, caverns, and grottos in Mahakam. None ever learned why such information had become a priority for the Elder-in-Chief. Perhaps Bruver needed the record for a highly secretive mission, or perhaps he'd simply fallen into a sour mood and wished to bring the secretary down with him. In any case, the census of Mahakam underground cavern was never completed. From Gromek had disappeared without a trace. None ever discovered his true fate, yet the bones that continued to pile up and gather dust at the threshold of Mahakam's darkest caves serve well enough to spark one's imagination. Uh-oh. The Shalamar's lair! What do they do? On turn, every 2 turns, on turn start, give 1 random unit 4 armor. On round end, units with armor gain resilience. What? Seems messed up. So you're saying we probably don't need a bear? Royal decree.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Whoa, frostbite. Lowest unit takes 2 damage. Urgh.
Army's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again.
Wolf.
I smell a leak.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
How many cards do you have to play in order to catch up to me? Okay, I was just gonna say.
Tell me you jest.
Left, right, left, right.
Wait a minute. Don't attack my dog.
I'm a wrong set.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Again and again and again.
It's in the lowest 3 allies. What's consumed do? Eat a unit and boost it by its power. If it's on the battlefield, destroy it. If in hand, move it to the graveyard. If in the graveyard, move from the game. Okay, so why can't I use this?
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Should probably have left that at 1, shouldn't I? Point is to let it.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
The point is to not kill the eggs, otherwise they spawn harpies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is crazy. What was it that was doing the damage? On turn, every turn on turn start, increase counter by 1, and damage a random enemy by 2. Death Wish, multiply this unit's counter by 3 and damage a unit by that amount.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Don't kill my dog.
One vote's all I need.
Give me a target.
Alright, the point is to get them low but not kill them. I feel like I just learned that. People of the Hills, we hereby order 5 barrels of cured beef, 40 links of juniper sausage, 5 sides of pork, 10 dozen goose eggs, 20 sacks of rye flour. Payment issued in gold. Warning! Goods must be tightly packed as not to attract monsters. We fear no responsibility for accidents. Elder Vavrikin of Clan Ferenc. Making something new? No. Creatures have blitz. War Wagon has blitz. War Wagon has blitz. Drummer Arbalist has blitz. Pikeman has blitz. Bomber has blitz. There's a bomber blitz. Yeah, Pikeman plus. say, I'm gonna be able to go to the left, right? After this
The
guy?
dwarves are demanding a pretty sum, but their steel's worthy of any crown. No offense meant, the Rivian blades don't hold a candle to their Mahakaman cousins. Their elders just a tad eccentric. Their elders just a tad eccentric.
He is a little eccentric. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Couple of puzzles in here. How is it possible? Madness? Pure madness. Everyone looks exactly the same. How am I supposed to remember? So many corridors, shafts, and chambers. I have to keep moving. And then what? I don't remember. Treasure? But what kind? Nothing over here. Who's stirring up trouble over there? Alright, what is this? Morrow Hill? The depths of Myria. The mines of Moria. Markham is not unlike an iceberg. What's visible on the surface is only but a fraction of the whole. In order to truly grasp the enormity of the Dwarven realm, one must venture beneath the earth, traverse miles-long passages, peer into chasms that seem to stretch into eternity. Before long, foreigners can begin to lose all sense of time and space. The mine shafts appear identical, one after another, as if reflected in a mirror, fashioned from the mountain crystal. Use leader abilities. Hint: look into the eyes of your foe. What separates you is only a mirror. Special rules, custom deck, blah blah blah. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone on its left. If there are none, move it to the rightmost place on the other row. Perhaps these can be arranged in a specific pattern. Choose a stone and swap it with the stone on its left. If there is none, move it to the rightmost place. Oh, I'm supposed to make it a mirror. There's none, place it on the other row. Alright, so I made them look the same, but they're supposed to be mirrored. Green's supposed to be on the left. Like I messed up. Yes. Okay, now I know what to do. Damn it! You're so smartsted. Zoria Runestone. Claim it. Interesting. Damage all enemies by 3. Damage 3 adjacent enemies by 3, and then move them 1 row back, then trigger all loyal abilities. Although, wait, I should invest in something, right? I got the money for it. But I don't have the wood for the palisades. Uh-oh. What's going on here, bro? Your Majesty, a human traveler. He's offering to sell us a treasure map. Says he sought it out and got caught in a blizzard, and now fears a return from the mountains. Yet he swears by the gods, should we follow it exactly, we shall uncover untold riches. Sure. Not the place I just came from? You see something flash up there? Hey, what's going on in town?
Neve noted a crowd of dwarves. They were several dozen, many holding baskets brimming with dried sausages, soft, puffy pretzels, and jugs of frothy beer.
What is this gathering?
She asked Gabor.
These folk, they're the parents of youngsters who are to return today from their Dreckthag.
The Dreckthag?
Gabor proceeded to explain that the Dreckthag was a trek upon which the local dwarves would embark when they reached maturity. During this year-long voyage, young folk would taste of life beyond their home. Yet if they failed to return on time, they would be stripped of all rights and privileges accorded to Mahakam's natives.
See, in recent years, young folks' blood's been boiling on account of the strict laws in force here.
Gabor added.
So, we send them out. Let them taste life in the lowlands. Once they've learned for themselves what it's like to live among humans, they come back and ain't likely to complain.
Customarily, only a few dwarves ever decided to remain in the valleys for good. That year, however, was different.
Deadline's the Mora. And 40 Dreckthagers still haven't returned.
Their parents now worried if some misfortune had not befallen them. The Mahakaman Guard had sent out patrols to the near reaches of the valleys. They returned not having seen anything distressing, while the humans living at the foot of the massif had been largely unwilling to talk. The guard captain, a dwarf with a fiery red beard, removed his helmet, wiped the sweat from his brow, and addressed Neve.
Your Majesty, we need to find our youth. Perhaps you'd be willing to go out and search. Human folk are more like to tell you if they saw anything out of the ordinary of late. Naturally, there'd be something in it for you too.
Refuse to help.
One could say I myself have lost a son,
Neve gripped the captain's hand firmly.
and I know well the pain that comes. I shall do all in my might to spare you at least that.
Neve set off, the hopeful gazes of the dwarven parents bidding her farewell. The Queen sent a scout ahead. Sometime later, she heard his horn. 3 blasts. 2 short, 1 long.
An ambush!
Neve expected to combat beasts or robbers.
Uh-huh.
Yet upon her force descended warriors with squirrel tails attached to their helms.
Uh-oh.
Scoia'tael.
We frighten the missing Drek Thragers. Maeve was prepared. Maeve was prepared to clash for clashes with brigands, monsters, Nilfgaardians. But Scoia'tael, in the high mountains near the gates of Mahakam, what did they seek? Queen did not yet know. Yet one conclusion seemed clear. At the very least, they sought her head on a pike. The standard fight? Hey, Gabor!
Scoia'tael! Don't let them escape!
Only death here for Dwan.
Fighting Frost. Wow. Game generated by 5 and is adjacent using by 2.
Catch!
And turn start.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
End turn. Boost self by 1 if biting Frost is on an enemy row. How do I clear? Really need to clear that stuff.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Gonna hurt my dog.
Right! Come on! Who's bust?
Again and again and again.
Armor won't say.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
4 of them out.
I shall not fail!
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
One bone's all I need. Give me a target.
A non-elf unit?
I smell a leak.
You my dog. still in my deck. Medics. Archers. Meg's gonna carry the second round.
Tell me you jest.
Arbalist at your command.
And put another elf out.
Oh, my little egg.
Heal? Oh no. Gosh dang it.
What do you want of me?
Armor won't serve.
None shall tread on us!
It's a bear! Oh, actually, I probably should have used the runestone.
Now we will see who is weak!
Okay, so I can... Maybe 6. Is that enough?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Well, if anyone's got any hooch left.
You shoot my bear? Six. Eight. Bring him down to 8. 5, 6. Bring it down to 9. Actually, I can bring 3 people down to 9. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, 1, 2, and then... Oh no, this 4 and 4 would be 9. Gonna heal his dudes at 2.
Ah, they used to tire my tongue about that.
Yeah. Wait, you're serious?
Elven blarney.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Scoia'tael! Attack!
I don't know that Spike's gonna be enough.
Has ordered.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
What does she do? Whatever. 2 turns. Third order destroyed, move gift. Adjacent units by 6.
Prepare to fight if you've any honor.
Just give me the victory.
Now we must stick together.
Oh, I lost by 1. Okay. See who wins this one. Bunk.
You shall taste of your own medicine.
Left, right, left, right.
It was okay. Big old salad.
Oh, if anyone's got any hands left.
I am definitely not. Nope. Yep, I'm dead. I already lost.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I'm about to do 6 damage, but she's probably gonna.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, even 6 damage.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Nope. Should have just lost and then put Eat down in the next round. That would have been better. Restart. Ugh. I committed too much to game 1. The hope would be that I'd draw archers.
Scoia'tael! Don't let them escape!
You should not have come here.
Oh, could murder a pint.
Destroy unit. Oh, if I'm gonna do that, then I need to, and actually trade off the trinket. Oh, they're saying hi-ho.
Left, right, left, right.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
Hey?
Again and again and again.
Play the
Now
top
we will
blitz
see
here.
who is weak.
Oh, that was pretty rude.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Get it to work.
Company! Forward march!
Our ballista, your command.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
How many drummers do I have on the board? And I'm at card disadvantage now. Now I have to win. Where did you order from? What was the name of the place? I don't know. Angela ordered it on DoorDash. Didn't really see where it was from.
What do you want of me?
Armor won't say.
Gonna kill this person?
I shall not fail!
Spoiler alert, that was a bear! The whole time!
Oh, my little leg.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
None shall tread on us!
Watch your heads!
I might want to switch to flail.
Everything all right?
Oh dear God.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Elven blarney.
I needed Ike on this one. Kill the healer.
Well, if anyone's got any hoots left.
We must trust each other.
I don't think this is gonna go my way.
Ah, they use tired my tongue about that.
Huskers are so boring. Alright, can Gascon win one play with me? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I think he can.
Only death here for Dwan.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Watch the Oscars. Yeah.
Now we must stick together.
Imagine if I got Ike out of this. Wow. Yeah. Definitely need Ike now.
Left, right, left, right.
know if anyone's got any hoods left.
Again and again and again.
Nice.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
One bullet's all I need.
Alright.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Gascon enough to win?
Death to Old One!
Oh, you got to be shitting me! I lost by 1 point. Oh my god. Going forever. Don't need you. Alright, Gabor does nothing.
Scoia'tael! Don't let them escape!
You should not have come here.
What if I just pass on the first turn? Screw your frost. I'm not gonna play into your frostbite.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Right! Come on! Who's first?
Ah, because you don't redraw.
Oh my.
Kind of really need to light her on fire.
I smell a leak.
She's gonna heal one of the mine.
None shall tread on us!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Now we will see who is weak!
Left, right, left, right.
I'm a one, sir.
Kill the healer. Okay. Now I will probably win this round because Ike is a beast. Yeah, that's good enough.
mad? Don't say that!
That is not who you were supposed to get.
Only death here for
Gosh,
one.
dang it, I hate the scouts.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
One bolt.
I shall not fail! And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Ah, they used to iron my tongue about that.
Everything all right?
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Now we must stick together.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Well, if anyone's got any hooch left.
Flip around Rayla.
Yeah.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Alright. Drop Ike win.
Dwarf.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Ah, they used to iron my tongue about that.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
Alright. How big are your guys?
Elven blarney.
Yeah.
Hit something for 3.
Give me a target.
Alright, 1 card to do 21.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Wait, what? 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 It says kill the lowest. Oh my god. Ike was damaged? Oh, that is upsetting.
Scoia'tael!
Don't understand.
Don't let them
why that
escape!
happened.
You should not have come here.
Got a hearty hankering for Gwent.
Catch!
Now we must stick together.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Alright.
None shall tread on us!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
I was thinking that they would do that.
Left, right, left, right.
Fives. Okay, win the first round. Probably lose the second round.
What do you want of me?
Again and again.
This should
and
probably
again.
win me. Although,
Oh my.
I need Ike. God, I hate the healer.
An army's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right, left, right.
Now we will see who is weak!
It's a cooldown of 1.
I'm a boss.
Piss off, healer. Okay.
Hey?
shall not fail!
Getting to work.
Again and again and again.
This is a 9-shot.
One bolt I need. Know if anyone's got any hoops left.
Company! Forward march!
Give me a target.
So now I don't have any more blitzes in the deck. That is what causes this X. Alright. Need to put more blitz in the deck.
Ah, they used tired my tongue about that.
I smell a leak.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Spoiler alert, that was my spy.
Elven blarney.
Jason 26, if they were destroyed on the other side of the battlefield.
Everything all right?
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Bitch. Ah, I really need Ike. Ike? Oh, I guess I could win. I can play Frostbite. Yeah.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Now we must stick together. Yeah.
Wow. Son of a bitch.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
I have to load that save. Yeah, I can't do this right now. I need more blitz keywords. So who has blitz? Okay, he has blitz. Okay, that's good to know. You are definitely not worth that. Don't need Zabor.
Neve noted a Gabor custom at the guard.
One could say I'm
The Queen.
An ambush! Standard battle! God, Rayla really brought the dick together.
Scoia'tael! Don't let them escape!
You should not have come here.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Again and again and again.
Pull down yours.
Right! Come on! Who's fast?
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Kill my dog.
I shall not fail! Aye.
Any cards do I have in hand?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
None shall tread on us!
I need to take one of their cards.
Hey?
win this one.
Give me a target.
God.
Only death here for Dwan.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Now I should get more value.
Oh, my little lady.
No. Turn 1, she can freaking heal. I hate you.
Left, right, left, right.
Now we will see who is weak. Arbalista, your command.
Healer.
We'll catch 'em all!
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads. Well, if anyone's got any hooch left.
Return on turn start damage if I won. Okay. Savior time? I think it is.
As ordered. My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
I smell a leak.
They used tired my tongue about that.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Have strength, my love.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Again and again and again. An army's a waste of time for one like me.
We must stick together. Yeah.
Armor won't say. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Well, if anyone's got any hoots left.
One bullet's all I need.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
Okay, finally. And I kill the win.
My breastplate chafes.
They're so young. No wonder they were easily manipulated.
Holy crap.
As soon as the battle had come to an end, the prisoners were brought before the Queen. All, without exception, were dwarves, and all looked to be youthful dwarves.
Mystery solved,
muttered Meave. In fact, these were the missing Drechthaggers. Instead of returning home, they had enlisted with guerrillas fighting for non-human rights. But what had prompted so drastic a decision?
I was impatient. Wanted badly to turn 50. I couldn't wait to see human cities. Vitsima, Tretogor, Novigrad.
Said one of the dwarven prisoners while pressing a bandage to a bleeding wound.
And you know the welcome that awaited me there. I was spit upon and called names. I saw ghettos, massacres. And how was I to go back to the mines after that? We must fight while we still can. Before the humans come to cut us down, we must tell the rest of ours the same. Pull all Mahakam into the fight.
Meave's soldiers stood waiting for her to protest, to accuse the dwarf of lying. But the Queen could not pretend she did not understand why the dwarf had taken up arms. Without entering into a discussion, she ordered the prisoners taken to be tried and judged by their kin and elders. The dwarven parents thus got their offspring returned to them, albeit wounded and in chains. Groover Hoog, who had limitless disdain for the Scoia'tael, demanded the dwarven youth be severely punished for succumbing to the rebels' seductive ideals. In the end, the Drechthaggers were sentenced to 50 years hard labor in the quarries. The Elder-in-Chief believed a half-century of swinging a pickaxe would sufficiently cool the hot heads of these would-be guerrilla fighters.
They came back alive. That's the key part.
The red-headed captain said, handing Meave a pouch as a reward.
And perchance by the time they're freed, the war twixt the races will be over, eh? What do you think, Queen?
Meave shrugged in response. Perhaps she had no opinion in the matter, or perhaps she simply did not wish to state it aloud.
Got him.
Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important. Might be in jail, but at least they're back. That's most important.
That is most important. How about something a little easier next time? Translation from Elder Speech. Neutrality means neglecting our bonds, ignoring our duties. While we sit here fiddling our thumbs, our lowland brethren are dying. Our lowland brethren are dying in pogrom after pogrom. Dwarves of Mahakam, seize arms and join the Scoia'tael. Down with the Doin. Ooh. I now know why I need to invest in having more recruitment. Yeah, I'm saving up $5,000 now. You'll take some M&Ms, even some hazelnut ones. Hazelnut, yeah, hazelnut ones. Ooh. I should have actually saved that. Sorry. No, coffee nut. Coffee nut. They're pretty good. Your Grace, the owner of the trading post, a dwarf by name of Brocco Dahlberg, has invited those to browse his wares. Shall I respond? $1,000 gold for 80 wood, or 400 wood for 600 gold. Yes, please. What do you want?
The Queen noted a building with unusually lavish ornamentation, including shining bronze roof tiles and glistening rock crystal window panes. An important clan dwelled there, Gabor explained. The Breckenriggs.
Could you introduce me?
Niamh asked.
Perhaps I can convince them to intercede with Bruver on my behalf.
The clan head, Ivar, invited Niamh to an exquisite feast. But when she broached the subject of the war raging just outside Mahakam's borders, the dwarf changed the subject at once. Looking around the interior, Niamh quickly understood why. The walls were ordained with Nilfgaardian tapestries and rugs. Gifts from friendly Imperial envoys, no doubt. Niamh prepared to leave, convinced she had wasted her time, when someone clasped her shoulder and pulled her into a darkened room. Her kidnapper turned out to be a young dwarf. Female, it seemed, dressed in her nightshirt. She introduced herself as Ivar's daughter, Eudora Breckenriggs, and openly admitted she had eavesdropped on Niamh's dinner conversation.
Listen, me dad's stubborner than an old
Me
goat,
da.
but I'll convince him to help ye. For a wee favour, that is.
Mm-hmm. What?
I want you to steal something from the clan archive. Historiae Mahakamorum, 'tis called. See, me da won't let me betroth me sweetekin Zoltan. Says the codex
Zoltan.
forbids marrying
Zoltan
a dwarf who's
Chive?
left the mountains. But there's precedent. Just such a case described in that document. If I can show it to Da, he'll have to change his mind.
Niamh felt sympathy for Eudora and wanted to help her, especially considering the favor Eudora could do her in return.
Eric, you remember Zoltan
She fully
Chive, right?
realized if her attempt to break into the archive ended badly, it would result in a tremendous scandal Bruver who
Man, I
would
remember
not soon
like
forget.
hearing echoes of all these dwarven names.
The pot's worth the play, I believe. Fine. I accept your offer.
They then shook hands, sealing the deal. Niamh had to bite her tongue to stop from crying out, for the young she-dwarf had the grip of a brawny blacksmith. Niamh returned to her company, and, massaging her sore hand, presented Eudora's offer. Gascon volunteered for the task at once.
Thievery's my forte. The dwarves won't notice a single mothball or a place.
Gascon snuck into the archive under the cover of darkness. Just as he
How
was
does he
tucking
hide with that
Eudora's
hat?
desired document into his cloak, he heard dwarven boots clanking down the stairs.
Damn it!
Gascon swore.
I can't let them catch me.
Fight! Mahakam Archives. At the campfire, Gascon had proclaimed himself a true master of self. He claimed he could cross the Nilfgaard market in full light of day, wearing naught but a jester's cap with bells. Not a soul would notice. Well, the time had come for the Duke of Dogs to show his bark and some bite. Had some bite. To escape, move Gascon Lightfoot to the bottom right corner of the battlefield. Move Gascon using your leader. Ah, excuse me. Okay. This unit is spotted if located 3 positions away from a Mahakam guard. When Gascon moves, move this unit 1 position to the left. If it reaches the edge of the battlefield, it turns around. Move self to an adjacent vertical or horizontal position. Charge 3. Every turn on turn start, gain 3 charges. How do I get caught?
Who's there?
What a nub. That was close. Piece of cake. Just a bit more.
Yep. And I got it.
Easy as pie.
Easy as pie. I did it.
Luckily, Gascon managed to do the deed quietly, so the dwarves never found out who had broken in. As agreed,
really
Reeve
felt like a
handed
puzzle.
Eudora the stolen document.
Ha!
The dwarf shouted, raising the parchment in a triumphant gesture.
Da can't do nothing to stop her making vows now. I've got to write Zoltan right quick. Thanks. Thanks a million times over.
Belamir's horn.
And Eudora did her part too. Soon after, the Queen learned there'd been a gathering of the clans, and Ivor had indeed spoken on her behalf. She could only hope the elder Breckenriggs had swayed Bruva Hoog as well.
Eudora Breckenriggs Chive.
Yeah, it is Chive.
Oh, I truly like the sound of that. Oh, there's nothing like solidarity between ladyfolk. Nothing at all. Dad's stubborn, but I always find a way with him in the end. The right stratagem, and he turns into putty in my mitts. Ugh, there's nothing like solidarity between ladyfolk. Nothing at all.
Are there any turns that I missed? Ooh, can I go down this way? Oh, I gotta cross the bridge. Hey. Oh, I got the horn. Yeah, what does the horn do? Permanent resilience. Whenever an ally appears, strengthen it by 1 and give it 1 armor. Or remove to another row. I think we do need to go... I think we need to go flail. If we need to go flail, we can drop the rune stone, and then... Oh, can I make the palisades yet? I need 500 more wood. And some recruits. Oh, this is where the treasure is buried. Anything up here? Nope. Go to Boros Rump.
You can count on us, Queenie. Ivor'll be a wall at your back, stout and strong. You're no cold without a beard. What are you poking me for? Ah, scrounging for coin, no doubt. Righty then, take this pouch and kindly get off my arse.
Hey!
You can count on us, Queenie. Ivor'll be a wall at your...
Alright, talk 3 times to the people. Oh, well.
Ah, you thundering dope! I told you to hold your horses or you'll shake the head
Hold
loose.
ye horses.
Oh, now you're a bleeding expert, are you? You overloaded the damn cart, that's why it's busted.
A wagon lay strewn across the middle of the road. Behind it stood others, some loaded with gold, jewels, and other valuables, others groaning under barrels of pickled meat.
Pickled meat?
Each dwarf had his own theory about how the accident had come about, and thundered it out to all and sundry, peppered with choice invectives.
An odd caravan.
Meave said.
They don't look like merchants.
They ain't.
Gabor answered.
Dwarves of the Ferens clan, carrying gifts for the Drake. Remember Keltilus? When he took roost here, Ferences fought him for near a century. Then the dragon got weary of fighting and they realised he weren't going nowheres, so they cut a deal. He didn't bother them. They give him what he needs.
Well, well. And these offerings they send often?
Every week. Excuse me, got to separate them lads, or they tear out each other's beards. Hey there! Cool your idiot heads!
Gabor managed to douse his brethren's fiery tempers, but the wagon still lay across the road, blocking all traffic.
Queen,
said Xavier.
It is an easy repair. I have the tools, the parts. Need but your permission.
Of course. Go see what can be done.
Xavier did indeed make quick work of the problem. Within moments, the wagon was rolling smoothly down the road, good as new.
Well, shaft me, your highness,
said one of the dwarves.
Your engineer's got a pate like stewed meat, but he kens his trade. That's for certain.
I'll convey your words to him. Or at least part of them.
Me and the lads will be on our way now, but first, take this. Bit of gold by way of thanks.
Hey.
I appreciate the offer, but I cannot accept coin for helping a traveller in need. Common decency it is.
Huh? In our times, decency ain't common at all, but as you wish. Farewell.
The dwarf bowed in parting, shook the snow off his beard, then rejoined his caravan. Within a few moments, the wagons had disappeared around the bend.
Oh, I already had, like, morality on my side. They're taking the gold. Loot down there as well. Hey, what's up, bruh? Lady, the forge belongs to a famous armorer by the name of Nico Skaggs. Truly never in my life have I ever seen finer studded leather and mail. He's willing to sell, but not for coin, for he is buried up to his neck in it. Instead, he asks for a favor, new hands he can train to work at the forge. Well, the ends justify the means. Select a handful of volunteers. Volunteers, hey! Oh. I think there's two different cards then. Whee! Look at this zoom. Look at these holes. High in the halls. Yep. Remember the time I just refused gold that was being offered for no reason whatsoever? Ah! The town's on fire! The Hag's Pit.
A pillar of smoke rose above the mountains, and a sooty aroma filled the air.
Fire!
Gabor said, then took a deep sniff.
Perhaps a bolt struck some barren trees?
No.
Meave said curtly.
I know that scent too well. All Edirn reeked of it. It's the smell of burning homes.
Oh.
The Lyrians quickened their gait. Soon they saw a town fully aflame, and a roaring, furious dragon above it.
That's your Keltiers?
Gascon asked, shielding his eyes from the sharp glare emanating from the city.
You were right. Perfectly harmless.
Dinna ken was get his knickers in a bunch,
the dwarf said, grabbing his axe from his belt.
Queen, we got to make haste to the rescue.
Smother your fears, Sir Dwarf,
Ape proclaimed. Without waiting for Mee's reply, he dropped his lance and galloped headlong towards the
Oh my god.
Follow me! Slay the Viper!
Reynard!
Mead called out.
Have our men wet their cloaks for a modicum of fire
God.
protection. We move as soon as they're done. If we don't make haste, Ache will be reduced to smouldering plate.
Your Grace, they are but common soldiers. To fight a dragon.
I know, but we must help them, or at least try.
I can't let
While
Ike
Reynard
die.
went to pass on the order,
He like
Mead
carries
turned to
half
Gabor.
my games.
This dragon, has it any weakness?
Fear not,
said the somber dwarf.
except a fondness for raw meat.
Mead nodded and swallowed dryly. Despite the cold, she felt sweat pour down her scalp. Stifling her fear, Meave gave the order to attack, and her soldiers rode into the flaming city. From up close, Keltalis looked even more terrifying. Though enormous, he moved with shocking agility, like a lizard scurrying over sand. With one swing of his paw, he snapped the necks of 3 dwarves, then bisected a forge with a powerful bite. After that, he turned his attention to the Lyrians.
More of you!
He said, twisting his bloody maw into a horrifying smile.
God!
I'm fighting a dragon. Special rule, shortened battle. Fury of Keltalis. Before Meave arrived in Mahakam, she had only ever imagined dragons. Imagine dragons. Fantasizing about them based on worm engravings and troubadour tales. Now she not only see one in the flesh. Oh, now would she not only see one in the flesh, she would attempt to slay it. The very thought paralyzed her with fear. How to wound a beast with scales harder than steel, to defend against fire fiercer than that of the hottest furnace. Eliminate Kiltilus. Do I get Ike? See one of my special cards? Every turn and turn start, spawn fire on opponent's side. After 3 turns, on turn start, move to opponent's side and damage all units there by 1. Well, I don't think I need Mandrake for this. Am I gonna be able to, like, do damage, or am I just trying to make everything as big as possible? I feel like I should dig for Ike. Eventually turning one of them into a bear is going to be helpful.
Behind me! Stay together!
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Yarpen killed the dragon. It has to be possible.
Yarpen didn't kill a dragon, bro.
Again and again and again.
The Grace, we're taking losses!
Ah, shite! He's raging now! Watch out!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die. Aye.
Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again.
The vermin's diminished, but be wary. Each blow it answers still with wrath and fury.
Man, it feels weird not having Ike in this.
One boat.
Watch your heads!
Got him.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
All right.
We must trust each other.
Catch!
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Give me a target. This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
The Grace, he's vulnerable. We must strike now.
Ow!
There he is. I was like, where's freaking Renard? Ready to fight a bear?
Our ballista, your command.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Armor won't say.
Feels weird that Ike wasn't part of that.
That day, many Lyrians perished, either to the dragon's
Kill a dragon.
all-consuming fire or to its flesh-rending claws. Yet their sacrifice was not in vain.
Chibo!
Together with the dwarves, they were able to grievously wound Keltulis, forcing him to flee. The howls of the wounded monster rang throughout the valley.
That's right, howl, you scurvy snake! Shouldn't he ever attacked us, eh? Damn fuel lizard!
Meave, that's Vavrenik, elder of the town and all the Ferences.
My regards and condolences.
Eh, tain't so bad. If nae for ye, wouldn't there be a stone left unrubbled? To be honest, when I caught wind some human queen come to Mahakam looking for aid, I said a crocus would sprout twixt my cheeks afore I'd vote aye on that. Gonna be a fear to look in my breeches after, but changed my mind. After what I saw today, what ye did for us, you've the support and undying gratitude of all Ferences.
Thank you. Faced with a Nilfgaardian peril, that means a great deal.
Forgive me for interrupting this tear-tugging scene of interracial reconciliation, but I can't hold back any longer.
The pictures here, like the movement.
Double chase. What happened?
It looks good.
Why'd Keltulis attack?
I ken as much as ye, meaning squat diddly. Just flew up, started spewing flames, half the town lit up in a flash.
Toon.
Sheepshank. 300 years I've been a good neighbour.
What's done's done. Gotta think about the future. The Drake's just taking a breather. Gotta finish him off for he's regained form.
Meaning we haven't much time. He heals like an alchemist's pup. And the nearest guards are miles away. He'll be up flying again before they get here.
Aye, that's what I thought.
It looks like illustration,
Perhaps
but it's
your
a
grace,
shader.
you'd,
What?
What do you mean?
Jest you must.
I ken you're tired frae the fight, dinna want to risk casualties, etc. But remember, the beast's sleeping on a bed of gold and rubies. All belonging by right to Brother, of course. But if quibbling some wandered off, he'd nae notice.
I admit that does alter my calculations.
Wow.
Besides, the dragon was badly wounded.
Putting it featherly, blood poured out of him like a leaky bladder. Just needs a coup de grace.
Fine. I'll do the deed.
Ken you'd see the light.
Oi, Vavrenik, Vavrenik. This lady's gonna make your rump a regular crocus garden.
Crocus.
Aye. Queen's doing us a great service. One that'll profit us both.
So, where is Keltulis' lair?
North of here. It's a vast cavern. You cannae miss it.
Yeah, can I miss it? They are 3D models made to look like 2D illustrations.
Neve bid farewell to Vavrenek and set out on her way. Did her way lead to the dragon's lair, you ask? Shh. Let's not spoil the surprise.
Do we get anything for completing this?
That stings. Got to blow on it a little.
Oh, that's a pile of wood. Ooh.
trust a boarhead, and what do you get? A singed bahookie.
Bahookie?
Brown, red, gold. Every dragon's a right bastard. Wait! I'm coming with ye! Gonna beat that scaly bastard so hard he'll shoot fire out his arse!
Huh, I gotta recruit. Alright, note to self, talk to the villagers. I'm gonna go punch a dragon. I might as well be happy about it. Also, that is a busty dragon dwarf statue. Time to fight a dragon. Bahookie. Definitely getting the money to do things I want.
Keltalis' lair was indeed impossible to miss, as would stand to reason, for any space capable of containing a dragon must be enormous. The lair's maw, a black triangle cut out of a vast plain of snow, loomed from afar. Confirming the dragon's presence was the powerful odor emanating from it, one of sulfur and blood.
Well then,
Gascon said,
ready to become a legendary dragon slayer?
That's us.
My father oft said, never should you count pelts till the hunt is through.
Meve said, dismounting her horse.
It's all the more true when you hunt dragons. He's wounded, yes, but one puff of flame, and we shall be not legends, but corpses.
Meh.
Leave all thoughts of foolhardy bravery behind.
The Lyrians crept
Pretty sure
across the
Gascon
dragon's
is
threshold.
not.
They walked single file, shields raised, watched by bats hanging from the ceiling. Keltalis lay curled up on a bed of diamonds and gold coins turned red from his blood. Seeing how he strained merely to lift his massive head, Meve knew the dragon no longer posed any threat.
Come to finish what your poison began?
Poison?
The monster croaked hoarsely.
Fine. Do it then.
Keltalis turned over, exposing his vulnerable underbelly, and waited calmly for the fatal blow.
Wait.
Meve said, dropping her sword.
What poison?
Who poisoned you?
Keltalis laughed while squeezing his bleeding side in pain.
So they didn't tell you? Lousy munchkins.
Hey! Watch your tongue!
Gabor yelled.
Sides! I didn't ken anything about it.
Keltalis looked the Lyrians over mistrustfully with his snake-like eyes, then began to tell his tale. The caravan Meve had met on the road was different to the others. This time, Keltalis's meat had been pickled in a special brine, one spiked with poison. As the dragon lay curled up in pain, Ferenc dwarves entered his lair and smashed his head.
So if I understand correctly...
Meve interrupted.
You're female?
Correct. Same as you.
Go power!
As if on command, all Lyrian eyes turned to Gabor.
Can you look at me? We didn't peek under his, its tail.
If I may.
Reynard interjected.
These revelations about Keltalis' sex are undeniably fascinating. But I'm more curious why the Ferences stooped to such a dishonorable deed.
That's easy enough to guess.
Meve said.
They were afraid the dragon would soon demand more tribute to feed its young. So they decided to strike preemptively.
A wise and noble deed.
Ache cried.
Evil must always be nipped in the bud.
To the Ferences' misfortune, they delivered too small a dose of poison. Infuriated at the sight of the broken eggs, the dragon gathered its strength and flew to the nearest town. Meve saw for herself what happened then. And now it was up to her to decide how this story would end. The dragon had killed dozens, perhaps even hundreds, but had been provoked first by the dwarves' heartless cruelty. Did it thus deserve death or mercy?
When judging my subjects, I would sometimes not know who bore the greater guilt.
Said Meve.
But as ruler, I had to reach a verdict, often a harsh one.
The Queen returned her sword to its sheath.
This is not my land.
Meve said.
Nor are these my subjects. I don't have to choose the lesser evil.
Meve!
Gabor hissed.
Bruver will be furious.
Let him. And you, dragon, swear me this. When you heal, you shall leave Mahakam and never return.
You've my word. And my gratitude.
Meve was about to leave the cavern when the dragon blocked her way with its tail, then gathered a smattering of valuables at the Queen's feet. Each would be the prize of the Lyrian crown jewels. News that Meve had spared the dragon, which had killed dozens of dwarves, did indeed enrage the inhabitants of Mahakam, the Ferences in particular. But when the clans considered driving the Lyrians from the pass, Elder Vavrenek opposed it. No matter what happened after, he had sworn Meve his undying gratitude.
Yeah.
Your Grace, 'tis not right.
Calm down, Sir Aig. What's the problem?
The deed you've committed, most foul. As the good book says, whosoever standeth idle in the face of evil proveth guilty of the same. Know that I never stand idle. Yet I cannot stop you from doing so. Thus I must leave. I refuse to play any part in the wickedness you perpetrate.
Sir Aig.
Farewell, Queen, and may the gods have pity on your soul.
Gosh dang it. I'm losing all the good cards. When move this unit to your deck. Man, I just lost two of the best units in the game. Units excluding artifacts. Is that what I wanted, or is it? Is this what I wanted, right? Oh wait, now it means my deck can be bigger. Where are the drummers? Only have 5 of any one card? Is that true? Okay. We just slayed a dragon. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Woo! That was a big session. Slayed a dragon. Oh man, that's not. I lost all the good cards. First, I lose Rayla. Save and exit. First, I lose Rayla. Then I lose Ike, just for not killing the dragon that was provoked. Oh man. Yeah, I thought the last chapter kind of wrapped up pretty well. But this chapter has been hard as heck, as you can tell. It took me like 18 tries to kill all the dwarves. I think some of that has to do with the new, I don't know, just kind of the new creatures encountered and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes make it hard or difficult. You haven't seen some things like that before. Seems like I need an ability. I wonder if I already have a character that can like remove status effects from the board, but like that frostbite was doing damage. But losing Ike was a big blow. As you can see, he's won plenty of games. He was the bread and butter of that crew, so hopefully I can potentially like boost allies more. Getting a lot of money though, not a lot of wood. Some of those upgrades, at least all the upgrades are now available to me, so hopefully I can get some money to kind of help me solve some of the problems that are left with the big holes like Rayla and Ike not being there. But hope you enjoyed watching. If you do, follow, like, and subscribe. I'll have a link down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a super day. I hope you have a super week. And I hope you have a super day. Bye!